An oil practitioner talks about the oil industry. Thank you for watching Mu Leo's YouTube channel. Nowadays, many people are engaging in self-media, but there are few channels where oil experts discuss the oil business. Mu Leo studied petroleum geology in China and moved to the United States in the early 1990s. He earned a double master's degree in geology and economics and has worked for numerous international oil companies in Houston for over 20 years. Through his extensive experience, he has studied the evolution of the U.S. oil industry and economic decision-making processes. He aims to share with you what he has observed and learned in the U.S. oil industry over the years. While his stories may not be thrilling, they are insightful, objective, and professional. Mu Leo is committed to upholding the spirit of professional oil expertise, sharing valuable knowledge, expressing independent opinions, and providing the audience with useful insights. The U.S. oil industry has undergone a tumultuous journey spanning over 165 years, marked by numerous highs and lows and countless legendary stories. The two oil crises of the 1970s propelled the industry to its peak. Henry Kissinger, the Secretary of State during the Nixon administration, not only played a pivotal role in establishing diplomatic relations between China and the United States, but he also emphasized the significance of oil, claiming it was tied to national destiny. One popular quote among the Chinese is, "Whoever controls oil controls all countries." His original statement was, "Control oil and you control the nations, control food and you control the people." He elevated the importance of oil to the same level as humanity's demand for food. Is this assertion accurate? Kissinger was under considerable pressure during the oil crisis, which may have led to his exaggerated claims. While it's undeniable that oil has always been a crucial strategic commodity, it has never reached a point where controlling oil equates to controlling a country. Before the oil crisis, the U.S. oil market was managed by the Texas Railroad Commission, a local government agency independent of the federal government. This commission never actually controlled the United States. After the oil crisis, OPEC came to dominate the international oil market, but it never controlled any country. Rather, it exerted great influence over oil-consuming nations. However, circumstances can change. When the COVID-19 pandemic emerged, global oil demand plummeted. Even Saudi Arabia and Russia, with their vast oil reserves, found themselves unable to control the situation. Instead, they had to navigate their economic futures based on the demands of China and India, two major oil-consuming countries. In the American oil industry, it is well known that Henry Kissinger is merely a proud disciple of David Rockefeller, the grandson of billionaire John D. Rockefeller, and is largely seen as a layman when it comes to oil. His assertions are not widely accepted. In contrast, the words of Zaki Yamani, the former Saudi oil minister contemporaneous with Kissinger, resonated profoundly with American oil industry insiders. He famously stated, "The end of the Stone Age is not because we have no stones, and the end of the oil age will be the same, not because we lack oil." Considering the current downturn in the oil industry, Yamani's foresight is evident. Even during the peak of OPEC's power, he expressed concerns about the future of the oil sector. As an oil industry practitioner, regardless of one's experience level, accurately predicting the future of the oil industry remains a challenge. Will the end of the oil age be reminiscent of how the Stone Age transitioned to the Bronze Age, or will it be replaced soon by today's burgeoning renewable energy sector? The timeline is uncertain. Based on current technological developments, we cannot draw definitive conclusions. Since the 1970s, the peak oil theory has gained traction in the United States multiple times, leading many to worry about the depletion of oil as a non-renewable resource. However, the shale gas revolution eventually dispelled these concerns. Today, industry leaders are increasingly worried about the peak in oil demand. Have we truly entered the era of electric vehicles and green energy? I don't have a definitive answer. However, I believe that understanding the production and use of stone tools provides insight into why bronze tools eventually became dominant. Similarly, only by comprehending the intricacies of oil can we better understand the advancement of new energy technologies. I recall that about 20 years ago, British Petroleum (BP) rebranded itself as Beyond Petroleum. This shift caused investors to lose faith, resulting in a significant drop in its stock prices. Eventually, BP recognized that the oil age was not over and adjusted its corporate strategy to recommit to oil development. We should learn from history. How did the Stone Age come to an end? It wasn't because we ran out of stones. Instead, it was a result of advancements in technology that met the evolving needs of humanity. Similarly, I believe fossil fuels are like stones. One day, technological progress will enable us to develop more economical and efficient clean energy sources. At that point, the age of oil will come to an end. Before that day arrives, understanding both the past and present of the oil industry may be the best way to prepare for its future. This channel aims to accompany you on this journey of exploration. By understanding the past, we can better grasp the present, and by grasping the present, we can take control of the future. Thank you for watching and see you next time.